Quantum Error is a cosmic horror FPS in development by TeamKill Media. When the MOMAD Quantum Research Facility is attacked by an unknown entity, engulfing the complex in flames and putting it in a full containment lockdown, a distress call is sent to a mutual aid to the Garboa Fire Department in San Francisco. Your fire chief answers the call and sends you, Captain Jacob Thomas, your partner, Shane Costa, and a crew by helicopter to the MONAD Research Facility. Your mission is simple. Save as many lives from the burning complex as possible and get out. However, what starts as a rescue mission quickly plummets into darkness when you arrive and find things aren't as they appear.
We need to go. I have a bad feeling about this.
Kill Team Media presents Quantum Error, releasing 2022.
Detective, you may not know me yet.
Loopmancer is a 3D platform roguelite action game with realistic graphics that take place in a cyberpunk universe. You are Shang Jixu, a brilliant private eye who was killed investigating the disappearance of a famous female journalist. Immediately after his death, he wakes up in his apartment. Before he can process what has happened, his phone rings, and his colleague at the agency tells him there's a new case, the disappearance of a female journalist. Face over 30 enemies with unique behavior patterns, vicious gangsters, well-equipped mercs, crazy mutants, highly trained bionics, and the list goes on. None of them will be easy to take down. Unlock new weapons and abilities through endless reincarnations to solidify and enhance your fighting skills. Unlock over 100 weapons, cast skills with the prosthetic limb chips, and use tech items to defeat your enemies. Ebrain Studios and Yooreka Studios presents Loopmancer, releasing 2022. Piece Odyssey is an RPG project filled with the unique elements of adventure from One Piece that has highly been desired by fans. This brand new RPG features characters and monster designs produced by Eiji Ichido, the author of One Piece. Piece Odyssey is an RPG that puts players in control of Luffy and the other Straw Hat Pirates. Players travel around an island, embark on quests, explore dungeons, solving puzzles, and battling creatures in turn-based combat. During their voyage, the Straw Hats, led by Monkey D. Luffy, are swallowed by a huge storm at sea. They end up on a mysterious island full of nature amidst the storm and become separated from each other. The crew sets out on a new adventurous journey, filled with wonders of raging nature, powerful enemies, and strange encounters with island locals. Work together with Lofi and his crew to set sail once again. Bandai Namco Entertainment presents One Piece Odyssey, releasing 2022. Bloodhunt will be released for PS5 with two graphics options, 4K at 60 frames per second and 60 frames at 1440p. The DualSense wire controls features really allow visceral gameplay to the next level of immersion through immersive haptic feedback. The PlayStation Tempest 3D audio technology also allows the game to highlight one of Bloodhunt's most unique features, verticality. Sharkmob presents Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodhunt, releasing 2022.
Imperial Vipers.
Final Fantasy XVI is an upcoming action role-playing game developed and published by Sony Enix for the PlayStation 5.
It's the Archduke's son. Phoenix.
Final Fantasy XVI is set in the fictional land of Valisthea, a continent with 6 factions that are on the verge of conflict.
Second life on fire. But that's impossible.
The Icons are the most powerful and deadly creatures in Valisthea. Each resides in a dominant, a single man or woman, who is blessed with the ability to call upon their dread power.
Has shaped our history.
Great powers have grown up around each mother crystal, and an uneasy peace has long resigned between them. Yet now the peace falters as the spread of Bright threatens to destroy their dominions.
I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Square Enix presents Final Fantasy XVI, releasing 2022. Delysium is a cyberpunk-style open-world MMORPG game. Delysium is set in 2045, when human beings discover a marvelous land in the decentralized virtual world and name it Delysium, which starts a battle between the real and the virtual world. In Delysium, there are digitized real human beings living with meta beings, who are native residents born in the metaverse. Throughout the series of battles and struggles about interests, power, and resources, it is entirely up to the player to decide what the future of Delysium will be. Players will be able to easily create their own narrative assets, including dialogue models, behavior models, decision-making models, storylines, missions, and other personalized entertainment scenarios made up of the AI-powered meta-beings. OK Games presents Delysium, releasing 2022.
Glory and gore for you today!
Deathverse Let It Die is a multiplayer sequel to the free-to-play roguelike Let It Die. Deathverse is set in a world after the events of Let It Die, where players fight for stardom in the survival TV reality show Death Jamboree.
Death Jamboree is packed with excitement! Maybe too much of it!
What's this crazy game? I'm so
Your face on TV.
Death Jamboree features mainly survival-type battles, but depending on the season, limited-time game modes will also be available.
Go! Hunting time! Hunter Oh, yeah!
Master your favorite weapons, defeat your foes with flashy moves, and thrill the program's audience and sponsors alike. Become one of this popular show's rising stars and set the sights on greater fame and fortune.
Got it, Senpai.
Super Trick Games and Gung Ho Online presents Deathverse, Let It Die, releasing 2022. If you've made it this far, thank you. If you like what you see, let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.